Hi everyone and all you maniacs out there, welcome back to episode number 13 of En-Mao Plays FIFA 15. We are on season 3 and it is Hartlepool versus Huddersfield in this next championship match. We are away at Huddersfield. The last game was a 0-0 draw against Millwall. The game before that was a 0-0 draw against Cardiff, and the game before that we won 2-0 against Ipswich. So we have gained 5 points in our last 3 games. Not the best scores overall. Anyway, today we've got Hartlepool playing in the blue and white stripes, but also Huddersfield are playing in blue and white stripes. God knows why the computer's done this, but it's made it a bit stupid. We're going to play on 4 minutes a half and on professional difficulty, and off we go to Moulton Road then. This is going to be difficult to be able to see who we're passing to and to be able to tell the difference between who's playing who. The only way that I can tell is that well, it looks like Hartlepool are playing in a darker type of blue. If you're colourblind, that could be a bit of a problem for you guys watching at home. I will try to do the commentating as normal for Huddersfield, where I will refer to them as Huddersfield striker, Huddersfield defender, Huddersfield midfielder, etc, etc. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know how the commentary is going to go. I'll try and commentate on the Hartlepool players though. Let's have a look at the Hartlepool side for today. We've got Barber once again returning to goal, considering he's kept 3 clean sheets now in a row. Not too bad, with Richards, Robotham, Bates and Holden at the back. No change there from the last game. Compton, Woods, Walker and En-Mao in the middle. And we've got Lee and Alessandro up front. We're playing with pretty much the same team that we played against Cardiff and against Millwall. But, well, Huddersfield have kicked off, and Hartlepool this time are kicking from right to left on this half. En-Mao picks up the ball. He's got 2 strikers ahead of him, both calling for it. Woods passes the ball forward to Alessandra. He tries to go round the defender, doesn't manage to do so, and the ball gets cleared long up the field by the Huddersfield defender. Really good tackle there, just as he was about to let fly with a shot. The defender managed to stop the attack and kicked it right back up the field away. Holden now trying to push forward in the assisting wing-back role that he's kind of assigned himself to now. He's not playing in the back, he's coming forward as well, and there's a great strike straight off the boot by by Alessandra there. Had the keeper worried. Brilliant save by the keeper, who's dressed all in pink, mind you. And well, Alessandra with a good start to this game, to be honest with you. Here's Holden coming across, trying to get the ball. He does. He knocks it forward to Compton. Compton gets the ball, but the referee blows for a free kick there. He didn't like something that happened to Compton. Quickly taken free kick, though, by Compton towards Woods. And now Woods is trying to get forward. The Huddersfield attackers are getting the ball and they're trying to push it forward as well. Alessandro, though, comes out of the tackle with the ball and he tries to pass it through to Lee, who he does manage to get to. He's calling for it back. Lee getting closed down by 3 people. He tries to slot a through ball through to Walker, but the keeper's there at Walker's feet and collects a ball from him just as he's about to have a shot at goal. Brilliant goalkeeping there from the Huddersfield keeper.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there.
And it looks like the centre attacking midfielder for Huddersfield, Dwayne, whoever he is, has been injured. I don't know what happened there, and well, no one's near him, so he must have fallen over his own shoes. Anyway, the ball played forward towards Alessandra. The referee has blown for a free kick. Alessandra having a go at the referee. He's not give the free kick, he's give it as offside instead. The guy here at the bottom, if you was to look at that from a different angle on the pitch, you would see that he wasn't offside. It's really shocking when they show you at these dodgy angles. They'll show you at one angle and it'll pretty much show him as onside, and then when it goes to the replay they show it at a dubious offside angle, and I think that sometimes the game makes it up. I'll have to go back and rewatch from previously where I've been shown offside, and there's bound to be one where I'm not offside. I think there was one in a couple of matches ago where it said that I was offside, and you can quite clearly see from the replay that he wasn't. Anyway, Alessandra now has the ball. He's pushing forward. The counter-attacking here from Hartlepool is actually really good today, to be honest with you. Every time Huddersfield get forward, Hartlepool, they close them down. 3 people sometimes closing people down and being able to get the ball back. But it's Woods on the run. He puts through the ball towards Lee, and it's gone out for Lee's claiming that it's a corner. The referee, though, has other ideas and has given a goal kick. The next game for Huddersfield is against Brighton, as you can see there, because it takes up the whole screen. And, there you go. Huddersfield playing Brighton. I don't know what the big deal with Brighton is, because it shows them as every single team that I'm playing is they're playing them next. So I've noticed that for the whole of this season so far. So I don't know whether it's just a glitch in the game or whether it's just unlucky or unfortunate that it's happened that way. Anyway, Huddersfield are on the attack. They try to play a through ball through to their striker, but don't manage to do so. Holden comes back and collects it, and he's put it back up the field towards Compton, who's unleashed Alessandra onto one of his legendary runs. A through ball there to Lee. I think he's offside. The ball's gone in the net. But yep, the linesman's flagging for offside. Lee's found the net, but there we go. It's disallowed once again.
Well, we can say
he was quite clearly offside that time. I'll agree with him on that one. You can see he's a yard offside. But there is some times where they could give the benefit of the doubt, and they don't. And that is the unfortunate thing about FIFA. Anyway, we are nearly out 40 minutes of this first half. It is still Huddersfield 0, Hartlepool 0. Will somebody be able to break this deadlock before half-time? Walker now running with the ball, trying to push it forward, trying to get up the field and score a goal. Woods now gets it. He's going outside. Woods still hasn't scored a goal while I've been playing the game, so hopefully he'll be able to do so. And that's a long-range shot there by Alessandra. And he shoots, and he bought a ticket for the raffle, and he nearly won it. Look at that from distance. It come just off the crossbar. Every single time he's shooting from distance lately, it seemed to be going over. But one of them will go in eventually. If he continues to do like he is doing, one of them will scream in the top corner. I can guarantee it. But when he's shooting like that, he's hit the crossbar now twice or 3 times in the past several matches. You know, he will get his goal scoring boots back eventually. Well, I hope he does anyway, otherwise he'll probably be cleared out with the January transfer lot. Anyway, En-Mao has the ball. There is less than 4 minutes of added time now to be played on the end of this first half. Would have been nice if we could have scored a goal and got the advantage before half time, but we haven't managed to put the ball. Well, we did put the ball in the net, but it was disallowed. Let's hope the second half comes and we could do something a little bit different in the second half and maybe even edge in front, because we are all over Huddersfield at the minute. We don't deserve to be drawing, and we don't deserve to be behind. Let's see what happens in this second half. There's the scores from around the grounds. If you want to see them, rewind it and pause it. Otherwise, we're going to carry on with this next half. It's Hartlepool to kick off. Just making a substitution of Miller to come on. Also, Hogger's come on for Huddersfield, and Cody's gone off. And we've taken Woods off for Hartlepool to bring on Miller in this second half. Nice little through ball there by Lee towards Alessandra. The attack is broken down though by the defenders of Huddersfield, and now they're playing the ball forward. They're trying to get through on the counter-attack. A nice long ball over the top, doesn't manage to do anything with it, and it goes out for a goal kick. The next fixture, as you can see, I hope you will join us for it, is Hartlepool against Bolton, where we will be playing at home at the Town Park. I hope you'll come and join us for that game, and hopefully, well, I hope you'll join us for every single game, to be honest with you, because, well, this is why I'm doing it, for you guys to watch the season of Hartlepool United. Anyway, the ball kicked long up the field. As you can see there as well, just before we were shown who we are playing next, it caught up in the top corner that Norwich City have now gone 3-0 up in their game. That will really help their title chances, and I think now they will start to be running away with this league if they continue like that, scoring 3 or 4 goals a game, because I think the last game that they played they scored several goals as well. Anyway, Hartlepool trying to get the ball back from the Huddersfield midfielders. They just keep seeming to take it around the players. En-Mao gets stuck in there though and he gets the ball back, but he loses out straight away to the defensive midfielder. Huddersfield, I think the manager has had a good chat with them and told them, look, don't let Hartlepool close you down as soon as you get the ball, and start passing the ball around rather than trying to run with it, which is what they were doing in the first half, as you can see from the possession statistics there. Anyway, the ball played long out by the defender. En-Mao gets the ball and knocks it to Alessandra. Alessandra tries to get onto the end of it. The keeper comes out and takes the ball away from his feet. Oh, and he's made a mistake. He's thrown it straight to Alessandra, who's put it back straight past him in the bottom corner. What an absolute blunder by the Huddersfield goalkeeper there. So unfortunate for him. I think he thought that Alessandra had gone back, whereas Alessandra was completely behind him out of his blind spot, and he rolls the ball out towards the defender, and Alessandra gets on the end of it and slots it straight back past him. Thank you very much. Good night, Vienna. What a goal. It was just so unfortunate that that he was out of the blind spot of the keeper by the looks of it. And well, there we go. Hartlepool 1, Huddersfield 0. I'll take that as a lead. That's his second goal in the championship so far. I mean, we are what now? 13 matches into the season, including the pre-season friendlies, and he's only scored 2 goals. We really need him to pull his finger out and start putting a few more past the keepers of this league. Anyway, the ball's kicked off again. They're started it. We've brought on Ross now for Lee on our next substitution. Huddersfield pick up the ball at the edge of the area, and a beautiful strike at goal. Keeper didn't know what had hit him there, and it just went over the top. Another look at it from a different angle. Look, it's dipping, and it just goes over the top of the bar. So unfortunate for Wells there with the shot that he had. Really, really unlucky. Anyway, Barber kicks the ball back into play, long up the field from the goal kick, headed on by Walker, tries to play it forward onto the strikers. They didn't manage to get it, and the ball played long back up the field, collected by Barber. It was a long range, well, I think it was a cross basically, but I think if it had gone in, he would have classed it that he'd have had the shot at goal, but I think it was more of a cross at goal, to be perfectly honest with you. And that will be a throw. And Holden there trying to play the ball forward, it got taken out and put out of the game for a throw-in. Some substitutions. We're going to take off Alessandra today as well, let him have a bit of a break. Considering he scored that goal, here's another look at it. We're going to take him off and let Hearn have another run out on the pitch. The manager's now beginning to feel that he can become more of a rotational player, really, rather than a first starting 11 player. Now that we've got Ross, now that we've got Alessandra, Lee and Hearn who can play up front, we're kind of building up a decent-ish size squad. As you can see there, Charlton Athletic winning 3-0 against their opposition today. We've got to play Charlton Athletic in the next 3 games. So hopefully they'll have got a loss before then, otherwise we could have a problem when we come up against Charlton. Anyway, Huddersfield now on the attack. We've got a problem at the minute. They are trying to get that ball into our goal, and the attacking that they are doing is really, really tough. They're applying quite a bit of pressure onto Hartlepool. Hartlepool trying to withstand it at the minute. The ball thrown in now, and Holden with the ball. Long ball forward by Holden up towards Ross, who headers it on. There's nobody there though up front to collect it. They're all on the halfway line. Hearn now with the ball, loses out to the midfielder, and he plays it across the front to goal. Is he going to smack it? No, he don't. I thought he would have hit that, and the Barber comes out and collects the ball, kicks it out in a mad panic. The midfielder there really should have scored. He got right through on goal and made Barber panic a little bit there with a hurried clearance, and it went out for a throw-in. Here's the throw-in. Will they be able to get the crossover? They do so. It's cleared out again by the Hartlepool defender as Bates, and a long-range shot just goes fizzing past the post. Barber was all over it, but let's have another look at that. Only just goes wide. That could have brought them equal there. They could have levelled the scores, and that could have been not a very good sign for Hartlepool, considering the way that they have played so far today. They seem to have switched off though in this last 5 minutes of the game. Let's hope that they can continue, because there is 4 minutes left. We don't want them switching off yet. That's a nice through ball for Compton to try and get on the end of, but they've blown through an offside decision again. He's onside there.
The linesman got it right.
I don't know. From a different angle, that may look different to me, but it looked like he was onside from that camera there. Anyway, the ball played forward by the defender. They're now in the last couple of minutes. Will Huddersfield be able to get a point out of this game at home against Hartlepool? They don't deserve to, if I'm honest with you. The only time they've really started playing is in the last 5 minutes. The rest of the time it has been all Hartlepool. Anyway, Huddersfield now playing the ball forward. This is going to be probably the last attack that they can have. The ball, he overhits the pass across to his midfielder, who could have got on the end of that and rifled it home. He didn't manage to do so. A shot there though, and it's got in! It's got in! Huddersfield, have they scored? No! Well, the referee's ruled it out with an offside decision. Oh my God, Hartlepool, breathe a sigh of relief. Yes, you can quite clearly see he was offside there, right in the centre. And Huddersfield, absolutely gutted, going mad at the referee. They believe that they've been hard done to there in a last-minute attempt of drawing level and salvaging a point. Unfortunately, they didn't, and the referee has blown up for the end of this game. And Hartlepool march on. 1-0 win against Huddersfield at Huddersfield. That will do wonders for their confidence to win away like that. Nice little cheeky goal by Alessandra to get the lead, and they managed to keep on hold of the lead. But yeah, there's the man who scored the goal. We'll see it in a few minutes in these highlights. But let's have a look at the rest of the highlights for now. Here you go. Here's Alessandro burning through. In the first couple of minutes, he got through on goal. And, well, they didn't manage to score. It was a great save. Here you go. And there's where Lee had a go. Decision. He put the ball into the net, but the referee gave it as an offside decision. He was absolutely gutted. You can see by the look on his face and the language that he uses when he realises that he's been given offside. I don't think it was offside, but the referee did, and they're there at the pitch. There's a long-range shot from Alessandra where it come off the crossbar. I feel sorry for the guy, but here we go. Here's the goal where he was in the blind spot of the keeper. The keeper thought everyone had gone back. He rolled the ball out towards his defender to start an attack from the back, and Alessandra comes along, steals the ball and slots it straight back past him to put Hartlepool in the lead 1-0. And here we go. Here's another shot at goal from Huddersfield. This was in the last 5 minutes where they seemed to wake up. Wells had several shots at goal. And here's the one where he was just offside. And he was so unfortunate to be judged offside there. That could have been the equaliser and tied this game to a 1-1 draw. But luckily for Hartlepool, Lady Luck was shining down on them, and the game finished 1-0 to Hartlepool, so they get the 3 points from playing at Huddersfield. En-Mao scores a 5.5, and Jonathan had got the man of the match rating. Here we go, here's the scores from around the grounds. Read them out, big man.
Leyton Orient, 1. Bournemouth, 1. Derby County, 1. Cardiff City, 3. Sheffield Wednesday, 1. Charlton Athletic, 3. Nottingham Forest, 0. Huddersfield Town, 0. Hartlepool United, 1. Ipswich Town, 2. Leicester City 1. Leeds
Norwich
United
there
1,
with a great
Barnsley
win over
2,
Blackburn Rovers,
Middlesbrough
atop of the
0,
table.
Birmingham City 0,
Thriller there
Millwall
by the
0,
looks of it,
Brighton and
beating
Hove
them
Albion
4-0.
2,
That
Norwich
can
City 4,
only help Norwich
Blackburn
City's
Rovers
title
0,
chances.
Reading
There's
0,
other games that
Wigan
have gone on that have
Athletic
been
0,
pretty good. Sheffield
Watford
Wednesday
2,
losing though against
Wolverhampton
Cardiff
Wanderers
isn't good
2.
for them. They will have
Let's have a
dropped
look at
down
what
the
those
table
results
because
mean
of
for
that.
tonight's league table.
As you can
At the
see,
top of
we
the
now
table,
have
we
new
have new
leaders
in
of this
Norwich
table
City
in
with
Norwich
23
City.
points.
Sheffield Wednesday
In
now
second,
dropped
the
down
former
into
leaders,
second place
Sheffield
with
Wednesday
21
with
points.
21 points.
Hartlepool
In
jumped to
third,
9th
Blackburn
place.
Rovers
We've played
with 20
11,
points.
won 5,
In fourth,
drawn 2,
Wolverhampton
lost 4.
Wanderers with
Goals
19
for,
points.
6 goals
In
against
fifth,
7. We're
climbing
still
the
on a
table are
minus
Derby
deficit
County
though
with
for
18
the
points.
goal
In
difference.
sixth, rising
We're
up
on
the table
17
are Birmingham
points.
City
We
with
ain't that
17
far
points.
behind the
In
leaders. If
seventh,
we get a
moving
win in the
down
next
are
game, we
Huddersfield
could jump
Town
up to
with
3rd,
17
which would be
points.
just
In
under
eighth,
Blackburn
climbing the
Rovers.
table are
Anyway,
Charlton
thank you
Athletic
very much
with
for watching. I
17
hope you've
points.
enjoyed this
Bottom of the
episode. I've been
table and
En-Mao.
falling are
Take care,
Nottingham
and I'll
Forest
see you on
with
the
8
next
points.
episode.
And then reading
Until
up the
then,
table, second
bye
bottom,
for now.
Bournemouth with 8 points. Third bottom, rising up the table, are Barnsley with 9 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are Leicester City with 9 points. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Middlesbrough with 10 points.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.